Hello, this is Jeri Masangyong Barrios. I am a marketing major at Paspa University, and this is the first trial of interview for business creativity. In order to enhance this interview, I have here my participants. Please state your name.
Hi, good day. It's Jerson.
Okay, Jason, how are you?
I'm doing good and hope you too.
Alright. So let's proceed to our introductory question. What kind of company you are working at?
I'm working with the company called Stellar USP General Trading, and we are basically in uh, distributor of bespoke hotel supplies in the Middle East, and even reaching as far as North Africa and also in the Caribbean.
What is your job position in your company?
I'm the logistics manager, so I handle and oversee all the incoming goods and as well as the dispatch of the same to all our clientels.
Good. And how long have you been working there?
I started with the Stellar way back in like December of 2021 up until today, but the company was established since 2016.
Interesting. Um, what does creativity mean to you in your organization?
For me, creativity is like it's a product of your imagination or an idea to create something. So for an organization like Stellar, we are beset with all kinds of challenges on a day-to-day basis. And without creativity, I can say that it's difficult to handle all these challenges. And I can also say that having this peculiar character for most of the people in our organization, we are able to maintain our position as one of the most sought after hotel distributor in the region. So for me, creativity is not just creating something, not just um, coming up with something unique, but this is more like how we respond to all the queries, the challenges, all those obstacles that come our way. So for most of my colleagues, I can say that they have developed certain skills of this particular trait, which is to innovate or to create something out of the usual stuffs. So whenever they are uh, experiencing some challenges, they are able to come up with all the answers in the best way possible. And for me, that's one good way to determine creativity in our organization.
Thank you for that. That's actually wonderful. And next question. Why do you think creativity is important to you in your role?
Personally, as the logistics manager, creativity is innate, and this is like a very important element for me to be able to not only, of course, to keep my position, but to help the company push to where it is right now. So, and like for me and no like personally and I think as an organization as a whole, um, creativity is what really separates us from the rest of the people in the industry, because without having this, well, one of the best trait for every people in the organization, it really, it strikes the difference for us to get ahead of the competition. So I think without creativity, not only for me but for the rest of my colleagues, as an organization as a whole, we are not able to maintain that key position in the industry.
Can you provide some example of your creativity that has possibly influenced the task or project?
Oh, yes. That reminds me of because recently there's a new development with the government sector, particularly in registering all our shipments for all imports valued with at more than 10,000 dirhams. Now, there is a circular from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs that requires all imports to be registered and invoices needs to be attested. Of course, we have to really make sure that nothing slips from our hands. Like we have shipments on a daily basis, and sometimes it gets crazy. You have a different value of imports, and if you're not really like creative, so you have what I did is that I'm created this tracking sheet, so it provides all the information of all our inbounds, so that way I can strictly monitor and make sure that no single import valued at more than 10,000 dirhams will simply be lost along the requirement for attestation. So yeah, that's pretty much about it for one particular example that I can cite about creativity and how I apply it on not just a project but as a process in our company.
Very interesting. The third question I'm going to ask is, how does creativity influence employee engagement, productivity, and satisfaction in your organization? You can explain whatever you want.
I can say that internally our organization is closely knitted. It's not. It's a small enterprise, as you can say. So we're just sitting in one big room, like if there is no closed space for each and every employee. So it's like one can hear when one person is speaking with the client or the supplier on the other end, so everyone gets to know it. So like for for us, it's like how well we communicate, how well we handle things individually, because as I've said, it's just like cloistered, what you call this, a cloistered type of environment. So people also gets to get some idea when someone is the way someone talks to the client or someone handles a particular situation. So in one way or the other, people gets to uh, have some kind of grasp or idea how he handling each and every situation that he's into or he's dealing with. And of course, at the end of the day, everyone is doing their best, and again, doing their best means most of the time they go out of the nutshells. So they really have to, I'm not saying that they have to create stories, but definitely they have to make people understand, the obstacles, and sometimes when we're not able to deliver all the deliverables in time. So obviously you have a disgruntled client, but I can say that um, employees really try their best, to calm down, to pacify, and to bring an angry client again into his or her senses, and make things again in the best perspective possible. So that's why it's I know, yeah, like it's really interesting at times when you see people are really engaged in their craft, in either not only in behind the computer, but of course by picking up the phone, how they speak with their clients. It's really means something for the organization as a whole.
Oh, okay. I have noticed that you have stated a lot of theories and creativity and you explain well the drawbacks and what are good benefits are there. Okay, this is the end of our interview, and thank you so much for participating in. Do you have anything to add up, or what else do you want to imply in your creativity?
Well, first of all, I would like to thank you for also giving me this opportunity to share my piece of thoughts about your topic. I know it's really an interesting one, and of course, that's one of the key elements on your course, which is marketing. And I hope that we'll be able to really sharpen more this trait. Like always being able to to make or create something. That's all the idea of creativity. You have to innovate, you have to uh, create, not only improve the processes or like improve how the business goes, but as in generally, as in totality, creativity is what bringing the organization and the people in every industry to where it should be. So thank you very much.
Thank you. That's wonderful. Take care.